What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jordan Michael. Today I'll be starting my NCAA 14 Dynasty, but first we gotta open it up. Right here we got a sealed version, so you can see it still got the Microsoft sticker, still got the holograms on it, and you can see the Y folds and all the corners. It's a version that I picked up maybe, I want to say 2 weeks ago. I was searching all around for a while. I currently have 13. I was looking for 14. Called a random game store in a mall not too far from me, and they're like, all we have is a sealed version. Is that fine? I said, yeah. I literally got in my car, was on my way. So let's get right into it. And everybody told me not to open it, but I figure why not? So here we go. Hope I don't regret this. Who cares, right? It's coming out. It's kind of hurting me to do this. There it is. Fresh version. No turning back now. Plastic is off. And now we're going to take this Microsoft sticker off. Okay, Microsoft sticker is off. Let's open it up. Oof. I've got my 12 months of premium benefits. I doubt if this still works. Season ticket. Put it up there so you guys can read it. And then of course it's got the booklet and stuff, which I know you guys probably don't want to see. And the most important thing, the disc. Wow, that thing, I know you guys can't see that, but that thing is literally brand new. I mean, obviously I just took it out the plastic, but it's weird to see a disc this fresh. Okay, let's pop it in. Let's load it up. Take my 13 out. And let's start it up. It would be so bad if it just didn't work for some reason. Alright, so now that we got it up and running, let's get started. We're going to go right to team management. We're going to go right to team builder. And we are going to go to search schools. School type, we're looking for all, author, any. We're not going to get too specific with the nickname, but we are going to be searching for a Baltimore team. And I wish I could create my own team still, because I would love to make my own team, but we're going to have to deal with what we have. Alright, let's see what we got. We just searched, we kept it broad, we kept it at Baltimore, Maryland. See what comes up. 50 matches found. View matching schools. Let's see where we're at. Got some Morgan States, of course. Baltimore Ravens. We got the Baltimore Blackhawks. Under Armour All-American, Towson Tigers, another Morgan State, UMBC, made a Dunbar team, which is a high school in Baltimore, another UMBC at Coppin State, Adidas Armour, Gilman, Maryland State Blue Crabs. Preview uniform, let's see what this one, see if we like these. I actually like them a lot, but why did they have to pick the same color as University of Maryland? Not bad. We're gonna see. We're gonna keep going and see what else they have. Mervo Calvert Hall. So I'm seeing a lot of high schools from Maryland. So I did see one up here that we're probably gonna go with. The Baltimore Blackhawks. So we're going to look at their uniform real quick. Okay. So it's still similar to University of Maryland, but at least they're a little different. And we got some pretty nice alternates. 2 alternates, not bad. Alright. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to be running the Baltimore Blackhawks. Okay, so after not having any major colleges in the Baltimore area, I mean, we have Morgan State and Coppin State and UMBC and a couple other small Division II and Division III schools that are awesome, but they don't get any good recruits. They don't get any big, they don't ever on ESPN. They don't get recognized. So what happened was they funded to make a new school in Baltimore, and they had a few options on who they were going to hire as the head coach. And who they ended up picking is none other than a Baltimore legend, a Baltimore Ravens legend, one of the best NFL players ever, in my opinion, the best free safety to ever play the game, none other than Ed Reed. Yep, that's right, Ed Reed, the Hall of Fame safety, was a ball hawk, had one of the smartest players that I've ever seen that's ever played for the Ravens, that's ever played in the NFL, period. So he's going to be our head coach. He's going to take over. He's going to start this thing from scratch. Offensive playbook, we're going to run a spread. So we're going to run Missouri spread. I like their offense. And we like to run the ball a lot. So we're going to do like a 35-65 run to pass. Defensive style, we're going to run a 4-3. And we're going to focus on defending the pass 60-40. And let's start this thing. So we're going to be the Baltimore Blackhawks. We are a 4-star, but that's going to change. And I'll show you in a few. We're going to go and we're going to start in the MAC East. And we're going to swap with Akron. Sorry, Akron, but you gotta go. And in comes the Baltimore Blackhawks. Let's start with gameplay options. We're gonna put this on Heisman. User versus user doesn't really matter because we're not gonna do a lot of that. Injuries, we're gonna keep them on. Fatigue, we'll keep on. We're gonna play 7-minute quarters. Play clock is on. Game speed, we're gonna put that on fast. We're going to lower the player minimum speed threshold. That way our fast players seem a little bit faster. We're going to lower that to 20. For our sliders, we're going to keep everything the same. Besides QB accuracy for us, we're going to turn this down to 30. If it gets too crazy, we'll turn it back on, but we'll turn theirs down to 32. For the Begin Dynasty. This is the first year that this school has ever been up, so that's going to be fun. Welcome to the Coach Skill Tree. Here you can select skill upgrades that will benefit you on the field and in recruiting prospects. Be sure to go to Coach Skill Trees inside Coach Central each time you level up. Scouting, you have the knack for discovering someone. I think we might do that scouting. Alright, we're going to have to do this. That way we can stay good. Oh, I have 3 of them. Awesome. So yeah, we definitely want that recruiting one. Scouting, so we can get some good recruits in here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the same thing for the defense. Alright, so now that we're here, we're gonna take a look at our roster. I just had to go and change everybody's stats because I didn't realize that this was a pretty good school. So I went and lowered everybody's stats. I made sure I didn't have any 80s. Everybody's in the 70s. Besides my kicker and my punter, I didn't really mess with them. But let's see what we got here. Let's go to the depth chart and actually set that up. That'll be easier. Quarterback, we're gonna go with our senior Ruben Pryor as a starter. For our running back, it's probably gonna be Roy Merritt. At our receivers, this is where it gets a little interesting. We got a whole bunch of 69s. Tyrell Golden, he's our junior. He's gonna be our #1 receiver. He's 6'3", 225. We got some big receivers. Our second receiver is Rick Henry. He's 6'5", 215. And then we have our third receiver, which is going to be Rich Paris, and he's 6'2", he's 185. And then fourth receiver is Eric McNeil. 6 foot, 185. And then our fifth receiver is our sophomore guy, Lenny Moore, who's 6'3", 185. So that's going to be our receivers. Tight end, it's going to be Jeremy Jefferson, our sophomore tight end, 6'2", 220. He's almost built like a running back or a receiver, but it's not that big, but maybe he can help us out. And then for this guy, Lenny Rivera, he's going to help us on blocking for our running backs and stuff. He's a bigger guy, he's 6'4", 240. He has some better strength. He's our strongest tight end, actually, at 75 strength. Left tackle, we're going to be going with Hayden Larson. He's our junior, 70 overall. Left guard is going to be Lynn Savoy, and he's a 70 overall. Center, we're going to have to start Rob Everson. He's going to get a chance to start over McMillan. He's a 75 overall. He's actually a freshman, so he's our first freshman starter that I see so far. As far as our right guard, we're going to have Ernest Wise, 6'4", 290, the big guy. And then for our right tackle, we're going to have Noah Meyer. He's a junior, 6'5", 285. He's going to be our right tackle. Let's get to the defense. Starting with our defensive line. At left end, we're going to have J.P. Frazier. He's 6'4", 265, 76 overall. Not bad. Kennard Marcus is going to be our right end. Our two DTs are going to be... Is it going to be Gerard Kendrick and Thad Wilkerson? Thad Wilkerson is definitely going to start, but I'm pretty much, is our second DT going to be either Kendrick, or first let's do that. So is it going to be Kendrick or is it going to be Rima Wesley? Rima Wesley is stronger, quicker, he's faster, but he has less acceleration. It's a lot more awareness. Alright, looks like Wesley's going to be our guy. Kendrick in there at the 3 spot. I think I like that. For our outside linebacker, I can already tell that I'm going to want to start Frank because I like speed on my defense, on my team, period. So Zach Frank is our freshman starting outside linebacker. He's going to be on the left side. And yeah, he's got some pretty nice acceleration and speed to him. So hopefully he can get out there and make some plays for us. For our middle linebacker, let's see, we got Frank right there. So for our middle linebacker, I think I'm going to start McBride over him for the same reason. McBride actually has a 80 speed and a 90 acceleration, and he's a 76 overall. So he's actually 1 more point better than Bonds, and he's faster. So we're going to do that. For our outside linebacker, we're going to keep Gerard Schuler in there. He's a little bit slower, but he makes up for it. He's also our best available option, so we'll keep him there. Our cornerbacks, we're going to start Jimmy Fountain over top of Jarrett Paris. So he's going to be our 1. And I think Roman Hand is going to be our 2. And then McCarthy is going to be our 3 with Irons. McCarthy's going to be the 3. With Paris at the 4, Hollis. Actually, we're going to move Hollis up to the 4. 4, so he can get some reps. He's our freshman. So that's going to be our cornerbacks. Not a bad group at all. Randy Gilmore is our senior free safety. He's going to kind of be the him and Dominic Irons are going to be like the back end leaders of our defense. They're both 79 overall, which I believe is the highest on the team besides the kicker and the punter. Like I said, I didn't really go into them at all, change them, but yeah, so we'll keep them as is. For our kick returner, we need speed. He's our fastest guy. Jimmy Fountain. Got a 90 speed and a 94 acceleration. He's going to be our return guy on both sides. Punt return and kick return. Cool. So that's our depth chart. Okay, so let's go to set up recruiting board. Skip to recruiting. So what I'm going to do for recruiting is, for my first year, I'm only going to recruit up to 3-star players. Next year we'll do 4 stars. The year after that, 5-star, etc. Let's go to all prospects. Let's go to athletes. I like to start with athletes. And we're going to go to all of our 3-star athletes. Here's all of our 3-star athletes. Right off the rip, I see this guy, Curtis Dukes, who's already interested in us. He's 19% locked and he runs a 4.3. So let's see if we can get some more info on him. I like that A speed. He's got that B acceleration. It's not bad. Throw power is both D's, so he's definitely not going to be a quarterback. This guy's a running back. This guy's got running back written all over him. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get this guy. This guy's 6'4", 258. It's a big boy. Some more info. Throw power and throw accuracy is pretty good. Speed and acceleration is pretty good. Yeah, we're going to go after Spencer Mitchell as well. So we're going to go to receivers, see if we can get some nice 3-star receivers. And what we're going to be going for on my team is all speed. Let's see. Off breaks, I got a 4.3 guy right here, Scott Colbert. There's another 4.3 guy that we're going to go after. Mike Butler, because Mike Butler is already interested in us. Let's go after Casey Covington, because he's 6'7", 295, but he runs a 4.6. What an athlete. Get some nice fast middle linebackers in here. Get some speed on our defense. For cornerback, always need depth at cornerback. So we're going to scout a couple corners, including Ben McDonald, who's interested in us. Free safety, we'll grab one. This guy's a 20% lock. This guy's a 3-star and he runs a 4.3. We're going to grab him. So I like that. That's a good start. We added 17 recruits to our board. So now that we got our recruiting board set up, what we're going to do now is redshirt some of our players. We're gonna redshirt Marlon Chambers, who's our backup. He's only a sophomore. Maybe we can get him some training. We're going to bring in more athletes on running back, so he probably won't start once Merrick leaves. But it would be good to have him on the team and have some depth there. Maybe he'll be a 2nd or 3rd string. For our receivers, we're going to redshirt Lenny Moore. He's a sophomore, 64 overall. Freshman Desmond Lake, 6'3". He's got some length on him. I like that. I love tall corners. There we have it. There's our red shirts for the year. We're going to jump right in and we're going to go to start season. So if you want to see more and you want to see where this thing goes, subscribe to me please, and like this video. Turn on the notifications so you can see when I post another one and post the next one. We're going to hopefully run this dynasty for 5 to 10 seasons, maybe longer. We'll see. Thanks.